You can do this. You. Yeah, you.
The best thing about fucking up is you get to start all over again.
I'm talking to you, whoever's watching this. Well, hello there, and welcome to Jeremy's Closet. I had a thought today about creating a video where I would discuss sneaky deception of addiction and how it can, we think we're doing okay and we're doing all right. And you notice it a lot in the very beginning when you're trying to stop using things to suppress your inner self or to express yourself or to alleviate yourself from the worry or the struggle or whatever it was that was bothering you that led you to do that. So sometimes when you're out and about, you'll catch these moments where your mind, if you're aware of this, you pay attention, because when you start to crave, you start to think about doing drugs or start to think about drinking. Think about what the hell you were just thinking a moment ago. What were you thinking subconsciously? And you'll find out that your mind was like, hey man, like say, if someone ever sent you to the store to buy cigarettes for them, let them freaking go do it. Because like if you're checking out and the check stands are right across from the liquor store, like at Walmart, where you used to buy all your stuff before, well then, of course, these urges are going to pop up just based on the environment that your eyes are witnessing, because every time your eyes see this environment, this is what you do. This is what we do when we're here. So you'll catch these little thoughts in your head where you start thinking, and you'll catch it. You'll see it. It'll be like, okay, so I think we can handle a little bit. I think we can do something. You want to do? And you catch it, and you're like, yeah, I could. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, you've been so good. You've gone like 3 days for some people. You've gone the whole day. You've gone a whole week. You've gone a whole month. It's time to celebrate. You've gone a whole year. And then people want to celebrate their sobriety. How? This is the thing. You got to figure out how you're going to celebrate your sobriety, so that when it comes, you're not like that old habit of the coping mechanism of what we do when we're frustrated or angry. Just being aware of these moments and realizing that in this very freaking moment, it is super critical to not say yes. Don't do it. Fucking stop. Just stop. Think about all the effort you put into this of not using, and think about your life is going to get fucked up eventually if you do this. So don't freaking do it. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself something today that your future self will thank you for. And let's face it, if you're not good enough for yourself, that's okay. You got to work on it then. What do you need to do to be good enough for yourself? I want you to think about this. What do you need to do to love yourself? And then start going towards that direction. And you may not be lost, and you may not know where to go, but start fucking looking. Start. You've been awakened. I'm waking you up right now. Wake the hell up. Care about yourself, because if you did care about yourself, you wouldn't be poisoning yourself. Why would you be putting all these substances into yourself? Why? For all kinds of reasons, okay? But just stop and care about yourself enough to actually give a fuck. And do something about it today. No matter how hard it may feel, think about what's on the other side is you've made it. And every day that you make it, the easier it's going to get. It's going to be a mother trucker at first, just getting your new habits in place. But this is where the work is. You got to build these habits, no matter how meaningless or minute or tiny these things are. Baby steps, especially if you've fried your brain with amphetamines. Oh my God. For these people, it's atrocious. They are totally scrambled. They can't make a decision to wipe their ass or not. You will overwhelm them. If they got shit to do on their plate, and you will overwhelm them. They will be fried. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to say to include at this point. Is that love yourself. Just care about yourself enough to commit to yourself. And if you fuck up every once in a while as you start, fuck it, man. Guess what? The best thing about fucking up means you get to start over again. What happens when you play Super Mario Brothers? You die, you start over, you play again, right? You get another life. You ever realize how many lives you've had here on Earth every time you failed at something? Dun, 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 dun. Bing. Guess what? You didn't die. It's when you die finally. Right? Making the wrong choice in the game. Or being at the wrong place at the right time when somebody else makes the wrong decision in the game. And you end up being a casualty of it. Don't be a casualty to your own self. Please. Love yourself. You can do this. You. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you, whoever's watching this. You got this. Start trying. Start freaking trying. And don't ever stop. A long time ago, you abandoned yourself. Then you're mad at yourself because you couldn't be there for yourself. You abandoned yourself, or something bad happened, or somebody else abandoned you, or many other things happen. We all have our story, some worse than others. We don't all start at the same place. Some start here, some start there. Level 1, level 20. Some start at level 1,000. It's unfair, and we call this unfair, but it's just the way, player one. Anyway, you can do it. So just to reiterate here, I had to pop in again after reviewing this. I had to change my mind there. Anyway, so when it comes time to that year, that anniversary talk that we get, our first year anniversary, and we'll do a 6 month, but once we get that year where we've been good and we've finally made a year, it's time to celebrate. So having something planned, some activity within this year, you have to work hard to develop these activities so that you have an idea of how you're going to celebrate. How you're going to reward yourself instead of punishing yourself by rewarding yourself with getting high. Look, it's taken me quite some time to figure out, how to get a grasp on this and to make some headway. If you made it this far into the video, then apparently you are definitely showing a little bit of interest in the topic. So please do yourself a favor and my channel a favor and like and subscribe to this channel. Hit the icon that says all notifications so you receive any transmissions that I put out so you can get the next batch of tips that's coming out very soon. Thanks.